We haven't been this excited to try a new restaurant in a very long time. In fact, the place that we're going tonight, it's the only of its kind in all of East Africa.
Welcome to Sushi Mitsuki here at Villa Rosa Kempinski.
Kampai?
Yeah.
Oh, that's very nice. Very sweet compared to a lot of sake I had before. So the sushi master here is Chef Onuki. He started his career 37 years ago, of course, in Tokyo, then went to Singapore, Kuwait, Bangkok, and is finally here in Nairobi.
So we're starting with our first bite here, abalone liver, and it is the most expensive shellfish in Japan.
That's so good. Just melts in your mouth.
Yeah.
This is bluefin tuna, and it's by far the best tuna I've ever had in my life. Just to give you an idea on how exclusive this place is, there's only 9 seats in the entire restaurant. The quality here is one of the most important things, and this is why they're actually importing all their fish from Toyosu Market back in Japan. This is the same market that sold in 2019 the most expensive tuna, just under 3.1 million US dollars.
On top of that, they fly it in on a plane once a week.
So not only the fish is important from Japan, but the chicken as well, because apparently Japan has some delicious chicken, and this one is from Dyson. That was also the best piece of chicken I ever had.
I think that's gonna be a theme.
But I didn't know Japan was known for chicken. This place is too fancy for me to just say every bite is delicious, so the chicken has the perfect amount of like meat and fat,
And so you got like crispy on
the
top.
flavor is just like all over your mouth, like it's so good. There's so many flavor, like I can't even describe it. Like, there's so much going on, like the salt on top, a little bit of wasabi under the fish.
I know,
The
I didn't
rice,
expect that.
The rice has the perfect consistency, and just the fish like just melts in your mouth.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So the reason why our sushi bar like this is the ultimate way to eat sushi, it's actually because of temperature. Sushis are meant to be eaten as soon as the chef is finished basically building it.
It literally melts in your mouth.
I'm out of word. This time I'll say exquisite. This one was actually squid. And you know, normally when you eat squid, it's kind of like rubbery, but like not this one. This one has completely different texture. And Tracy personally doesn't even like squid, and she liked that one.
Yeah.
I'm blown away. This is so much better than like a California roll. This was also a piece of bluefin tuna, but a different part, which is like much fattier and the texture is completely different. That is probably one of my favorites so far. Just the way the chef is handling the knife, which I'm probably not even allowed to use because I'm gonna hurt myself, can really show like all the experience. Like 37 years making sushi, like he truly mastered his craft. You might not believe it, but at this point, maybe. This is pico ginger, and it's also from Japan. And it's also the best ginger I've ever had.
So tonight's menu is called omakase, and it basically means I trust you. So the chef just brings you whatever he's making that night, and so far, it's not been disappointed.
So when they're served one by one just to you, then
Over
it's
the counter,
fingered.
yeah, you can. I had it's polite to use the fingers.
Okay.
Yeah.
So up next we have a seasonal ingredient into a bowl. Today we have sea urchin, white shrimp, and a little bit of tuna as well. It looks fantastic. And like your father would say, let's dig in. That's for you, Jay. That's my first time having sea urchin.
Yeah.
It's very like creamy.
Yeah.
It's very good. Just even the quality of the seaweed is incredible.
And we also have some miso soup.
From Japan. Tracy and I have tried a few times to make sushi at home. They look okay, but I feel like tonight is time to learn from a master. Too much pressure, I can't compete.
So I know when we talk about sushi, not a lot of people like raw fish, but please try this out because it is beyond what you think it is. Sometimes I have a hard time with like salmon or things like that, but not here. The quality, it just melts in your mouth and the taste is not fishy at all. It tastes like what the fish is supposed to actually taste like. Fantastic.
There's no better way to finish a meal than with a cone. This one is a fish cone though. And I take that over ice cream any day of the week.
So
Like you said, this seaweed is the most expensive seaweed you can find in Japan.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's completely
good.
different.
Yeah.
Like what you get in any normal restaurant. Like
Yeah.
Night and day.
the seaweed alone, which guess what? Also from Japan, cost about 400,000 Kenyan shillings, which is about $4,000 per kilo. It is the best seaweed I ever had though. I don't want to eat sushi in any other restaurant ever again. How do you say delicious?
美味しい。
Oishi.
Yeah.
Well, everything is oishi.
美味しい。美味しい。
Sorbet for dessert.
味噌とかそんなんとかめっちゃ喜ばれますこんなにそのロブスターをちゃんと食べてくれるのは
Both look at each other like, why is this so good? Chef, thank you very much. It was a pleasure. Best sushi I ever had in my life. Probably one of the best meal I ever had.
Yes.
Very, very nice. So we just came out to what I can only describe as a true culinary experience.
I've tried foods that I never in a million years thought I would be comfortable trying, but I trusted the chef, and to be completely honest, I'm so glad that I did because the food was fantastic.
This was by far the best sushis I ever had in my
Yeah.
life. And we love sushi, we had a lot, but never anything close to this.
I think the big thing that stands out, obviously the chef and the way he makes it, but is the quality of the fish. Like we said, it comes from Japan once a week, and it's just perfection. Like it's
And this sushi master, 37 years of experience
Yeah.
behind his belt. But all that, of course, comes at a price. We're talking 25,000 Kenyan shillings at the minimum for dinner, to 30,000 for the second option, and 35,000 for the highest option.
Yeah.
Without sake, without anything else. If you want to come for lunch, a little bit cheaper, 15,000 Kenyan shillings. So this is the kind of restaurant that you come for a very special occasion.
However, it is worthy of a Michelin star. This
Yes,
place.
and they are actually like, you know, thinking that it'd be nice to get one. This
Yeah.
would be the only Michelin star on the African continent.
Yeah.
And I want to correct what I said at the beginning of the video. This is from my research and from their research, the only
Yeah.
traditional sushi restaurant on the entire continent. Not East Africa, but the entire African continent. So I'm telling you guys, this is more than just a dinner or a meal.
Yeah.
This is a true experience.
It really is.
It's worth doing once in a lifetime.
If you have the
It's-
chance, you just gotta say yes and do it.
It is fantastic. We'll put all their information down below. Once again, they're located here in Nairobi at the Kempinski Hotel. And just, wow, one word, exquisite.
Literally exquisite.
So it was such a pleasure. Thank you so much for having
Yeah.
us. And until then, see you guys.
In the next one.